It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bears and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. Off we go from Soldier Field. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Second down and 3. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift. Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And really nice catch here by Legette. And these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a 1st-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, 2nd in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mingo, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Young. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
17 yards on that connection. It's a Carolina first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll bring up second down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Throwing on second down, Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. From the gun, it's Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And that will lead to a second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
McManus's kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Yeah. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal. Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. In this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. So, out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Second down and 8. Sending a receiver right. Back to throw. Young. Catch made by Thielen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Moore going in motion. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Quick throw here is complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers are in the lead by the score 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. To throw it again, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a handoff to Brooks. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing is Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, it's Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend. On first down is Young. It's caught. Mingo with the grab.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on second down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. That is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Allen comes down with the big first down catch, and while he might be wearing a different uniform this year, it's clear for this Bears offense, they need him to be the same reliable weapon that he's always been. Be that safety blanket for the young rookie Caleb Williams, and so far he's done just that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. Josh Downs, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Young. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They'll run with Brooks. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll go play action here with Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. Give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another try with Brooks. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now Young. He'll try to run for it. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good. Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again, Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 is the 28-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. Now after the... we have an injured player to look at. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Blue check. Check pink. Smith red. Opposite. Green. Yellow. Line. Black flag.
Here's Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets...
Jonathan Mingo. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Swift. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. It's Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 31. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A give inside, it's Brooks. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Mingo, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Young. That's complete. Some more on the right side. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, Young. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They bring a tight end in motion left. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by McManus, up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll get about 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. On 3rd down, here's Swift. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 6. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now Swift. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run here with Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the handoff, this is Herbert. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Here's Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one a win for the visiting